game over 500. Our Game Time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Get to the beach. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily starting Friday, May 28th. 60 degrees here at the yard. Winds at 10 miles per hour. The humidity is high, and there is a chance of showers in the air. Yeah. Let's take a look at Jim Riggleman's lineup, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It'll be Justin Maxwell, followed by Christian Guzman. Guzman against Zito. Yeah, 5 for 30. Adam Dunn and then Ryan Zimmerman, followed by Willingham, Desmond, and then two guys that are young players, Gonzalez and Maldonado, followed by Stamen, who is the pitcher in batting ninth.
The Giants defensively, we're going to set it up with Bowker, Rowan, and Torres. That's your outfield. Uribe Sandoval on the left side of the infield with Sanchez and Huff on the right side. Eli Whiteside will get the assignment today to put the fingers down for the guy on the hill, and that guy on the hill is going to be Barry Zito. We're going to take a look at the starting pitcher stats brought to you by your... Well, right now we're going to take a look at our Toyota keys of the game. That's what we're going to do. And the Toyota keys signal about, well, first of all, how about improving on-base percentage? That is a big key today. Get on base, set it up, and then get the big hit. And oh yeah, don't forget about the ABCs of the game, the fundamentals. You got to play fundamentals. When you're run 6 out of 18, you got to go back to the basics and do the little things right, like holding on runners. And oh yeah, set it up for Brian Wilson. He needs some work. He needs a save opportunity. And those are your Giants' Toyota keys of the game.
So Bruce Bochy trying to work some magic today. And just as the Giants take the field, it starts to rain. And I mean, it's coming down pretty hard. And the sun's half out.
Well, that's okay. That's the way we like it here in San Francisco. Let's take a look at Barry Zito's starting pitching stats. They're brought to you by your Bay Area Hyundai dealers. 10th start for Barry Zito. Off to a great start. 6-2 on the year. 2.80 ERA. Against these Nationals, he's 2-2 lifetime with a 4.33 ERA. And for Zito, he's a guy that is going to mix a lot of different speeds, movements, and locations with you. He's been able to consistently do that. He needs his command. But when he's right, you're going to see a fastball with cut. You're going to see a changeup with sink and tail away from a righty. You're going to see a curveball and a slider. And he also can adjust the angles of his arm, the way he releases the ball, to affect the movement on his fastball. He is very, very cagey. Zito, 31 years old. 6'2", 204-pounder in his 10th year at the big league level. And Kipe, this is the only time I think I've ever said this. I'm glad I'm not on the duck boat today.
Me too. It's headed into the cove, though.
The Bay Area Quackers. That always looks like fun, but today I'm happy where I'm at.
I wonder if that's an empty duck boat. Or maybe some folks at the last second decide to come to the yard.
I just hope they can swim.
Here's the first pitch of the ball game to Justin Maxwell, and Maxwell takes high. .12:45, first pitch. So we get started on time as Maxwell pops it up. It'll be Aubrey Huff. Huff working the wind, and he puts it away.
That was a pretty calm version of the pop-up dance, but pop-ups today are going to be fun. I mean, there's nothing in Northern California that goes up in the air that's ever easy.
Well, especially in this ballpark, because you never know what the wind is doing above the stadium. Down on the field, it's pretty well blocked off.
There's our first base ball dudes, George Zarzana.
Here's Guzman. Guzman hitting .336. And Zito throws a strike. Guzman did not play in the win last night. It was Adam Kennedy. He did go 0 for 4 in the first game of the series. And this is lifted out to left. Bowker drifting back, and Bowker will put it away. That first fly ball that's hit well, you just never quite know how the ballpark is going to play. I thought that was going to be pretty routine, and it drifted all the way out to the warning track.
Well, the drift in this ballpark is something that you kind of get used to. The only months you don't really see it are April and the last couple of weeks of September. But for the most part, you get drift to center and occasionally to left.
Let's see if this one gets any drift. Torres is looking up, and it is gone. And for Adam Dunn, the first hit he has ever had against Barry Zito, and it's his 10th home run of the year.
He was talking about how he cannot see during the daytime games, but perhaps today, cloudy, things changed for him. But he was not optimistic about getting a hit today because it was a day game. It's a fastball right there at the belt. One of the strongest men in this game. And he puts the Nationals on the board.
Here's Zimmerman. Zimmerman hitting at 298. And he takes a pitch down low. He's 2 for 10 with a triple off of Zito lifetime. And he's had one hit in the series. And that hit came on Tuesday. Hooks this one foul to even the count at a ball to the strike. They get that guy?
They did. Got one of our vendors. Never saw it.
1-1 to Zimmerman. Zimmerman waits on the breaking ball, and it's 1-2.
And if you watch the replay, I can tell you one thing about this guy. He can take a punch. He got him right in the jaw. And that was a seed. Wow. Talk about tough.
Just outside to Zimmerman, 2-2. I think he's still working, Mike.
He is. He never even slowed down.
On the ground, foul. Past Pablo Sandoval, it remains 2-2.
Darryl Galt, our third base ball dude today, making the play. Let's go, Darryl. That Vinder's the toughest guy I've ever met. He is that's Mike Matheny. I wonder what he's been doing, and he's selling peanuts here at the yard now.
Out of play, yeah. He's in the Aaron Rowan Mike Matheny club.
Man.
I mean, you got to at least get a couple of sympathy sales, don't you?
Well, maybe that's what he's doing, sticking around. I mean, that'd have been it for me. I'm on my way home.
A bit high, says home plate umpire Ted Barrett. Zito about to throw pitch number 13 in the inning. Barrett, Moser, Nauert, Gorman. Swing and a miss. He got him to end the inning. A run by the Nationals on the Dunn home run. Giants are coming up.
Maxwell and Guzman. That's your outfield. Desmond and Zimmerman on the left side of the infield. Gonzalez and down on the right side. Maldonado puts the fingers down today, does the catching, and he'll be catching the big right-hander from Coldwater, Ohio, Craig Stammen, making his 10th start, and he has gone 6 starts without a win. ERA 5.96, 4-pitch guy, fastball, curveball, slider split, and his velocity will be 88 to 92.
Stammen deals, and Torres rolls this one over to second. An easy play for Guzman. 1 out. And that'll bring up Freddie Sanchez. Sanchez, Sandoval, Uribe, Rowan are the only hitters in this lineup that have faced Stammen before. Uribe's got a couple of hits and 3 at-bats, but not a lot of history. Sanchez 0 for 3. And in this series, Sanchez picked up a big hit to knock in a couple of runs on Tuesday. And then last night, Sanchez went 0 for 4. And a strike, and it's 0-1. Giants winning 4-2 on Tuesday, losing last night 7-3. Little flip job down the right field line, and that is a fair ball. That's a magical piece of hitting right there.
Well, we've seen a lot of those magical pieces of hitting in this last week. It's just nice when every once in a while it's got a Giants uniform on it. See the side swing just kind of poking, breaking ball off the plate, very much like Todd Willemar the other night in his start. I'm really surprised that Christian Guzman was over there and able to hold it to just a single. I'm thinking off the crack of the bat, that's a double.
Absolutely. Here's Pablo Sandoval. Sandoval takes wide, 1 ball and no strikes. Sandoval hitting .282 with 3 home runs, 16 driven in. Into center field, but coming in is Willingham, and he will put it away. 2 outs for Aubrey Huff. Aubrey Huff at .269 with 4 home runs, 20 driven in.
Aubrey Huff still looking for his first hit of the homestand.
It is 0 for 6.
And he's got an 0 for 10 if you consider his last 4 at-bats, last game on the road. And, you know, and watching him hit, you just don't think of him as an 0 for 10 guy ever.
He does spray the ball around. He's got some power. Up the middle and into center field. Sanchez is going to head over to third, and Juan Uribe's got a shot with a base hit to tie this game. Well, only because Guzman was playing him to pull was that a base hit. This was the big fly last night. Pitch was down and in.
Home run number 6 for Juan Uribe. Emotional swing of the bat, and he has had a lot of them this year. Well, you go back and see a lot of them last year too for the Giants. Ever since he put on a Giants uniform, he seems to have gotten a big hit when they needed it.
A little low to Juan Uribe, hitting .266. Remember, he is the one guy that's had some success against Stammen. On the ground, foul as he pulls it behind Tim Flannery. And it's a ball and a strike. just outside 2-1. Desmond, the national shortstop, is maybe a step or even a step and a half towards the hole, which really opens up that middle of the diamond.
So there's the gap.
Uribe waves at a pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
If you watch Stammen, the way he releases the ball, I mean, he's in a pretty good position to field his position. And when I first came up to the big leagues, one of our bench coaches was Peanuts Lowry, and he said you could never really overload one side of the infield if you don't have somebody who can cover up the middle. If your pitcher's not square after he throws the ball, you really can't cheat a lot. But with Stammen's position after he throws it, you definitely could move infielders to an extreme.
And we have a tie ball game as Uribe smokes a single into left field.
What do you say we make that our Dodge brand drive of the game? That's not a hanger either. It's right down their middle end around the knees, and he just goes down and gets it. So we got a brand new ball game, folks. And once again, it's Juan Uribe that comes up with the one hit. RBI number 27 on the team. That leads the Giants.
Here's Aaron Rowan. Rowan hitting .243. Rowan with a couple of base hits last night as he went 2 for 4. With Huff now at second, Uribe at first. In the dirt, blocked by Maldonado. 1 ball and no strikes. Again, you see Desmond with a step to a step and a half to pull. On the ground is Zimmerman. That'll end the inning. Giants tie it up after 1-1.
The Giants made a roster move before the game today. They have recalled reliever Waldis Joaquin to get some help in their bullpen with Jeremy Affeldt not available today and Brandon Metter still on the DL. And they sent Matt Downs to AAA Fresno. With Downs, they're going to have him play some short and some third and possibly bring him back this season as a utility player. Gentlemen?
All right. Good information, Amy, as Josh Willingham stands in. This is a rain that is coming straight down.
So rare that you see rain here this time of year.
There's a strike to Willingham.
But it definitely will mess with your concentration. Everybody's involved. The one thing you worry about if you're a player is your grip, of course. But for a pitcher, you've got to have good footing. If you have any slippage at all on that mound, then you're in trouble. As long as you're getting good footing on that plant step, you're able to control your pitches, then nobody's in jeopardy of getting hurt. But you watch it very closely.
Willingham 0 for 7 with 4 strikeouts against Zito. And he spins on one to left. Bowker back. And another guy's first hit against Zito is a big fly.
Well, Willingham is a good high ball hitter. That is his strength. And he got one right to his liking. Zito will live high with the fastball, trying to get it in on hitters, but if it leaks out over the plate, he's vulnerable to this. They set up in the inside corner. This one stays outside. And it gives you an example of just how strong he is. Look at the elbows bent through the swing. That's a strong man.
Here's Desmond. Desmond takes a strike. There is good news with those home runs. The bases were empty. Do you find any happiness in that?
Oh, yeah. Home runs, you're right. Make a great point. Catfish Hunter 1 year gave up over 50 home runs when he was with the Yankees, but like almost 90% of them were solo shots. He wound up winning close to 20 games, maybe 120. Point being, if you attack the strike zone, you're going to give up some home runs. But if there's nobody on base, the deficit can be easily overcome.
2 balls and a strike to Desmond. Desmond bounces this one to Sandoval. A little bit of a tricky hop. 1 out. We'll kick off the summer by joining us on Memorial Day, which happens to be Tim Lincecum's next start against the Rockies' Ubaldo Jimenez. It is also Giants T-shirt day. First 20,000 fans will receive a Giants SF flag T-shirt courtesy of Vasca. Go to sfgiants.com. Here's Alberto Gonzalez. Gonzalez has played sparingly, has had an at-bat in this series as he lines this one down the left field line. That is going to be at least a double. And Gonzalez will trot into second base. So a home run, a ground ball, and a double, and here's Carlos Maldonado. Maldonado according to our numbers, this is his first at-bat of the season. He has been put on the roster in place of Ivan Rodriguez, who was put on the 15-day disabled list. At second base is Gonzalez, as it starts to come down a little harder. And a breaking ball low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Maldonado in Syracuse was hitting .218 with a home run and 9 RBIs. And he takes a strike. He has had some Major League service time with the Pirates in 2006 and 7. But right now, at least subbing on the roster for Ivan Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Good curveball from Zito. Can't throw him any better. Just a big, I'd say about it's 11-5 break, but late and quick. It's one of the bigger breaking balls in the game.
Now Zito spins around to keep an eye on Gonzalez. 2-1 in favor of the Nationals here in the second inning. Zito giving up solo home runs to Dunn in Willingham. The 1-2 to Maldonado, and he pulls the breaking ball foul.
Rare that you have rain in Northern California at all, let alone May. Usually by May, the rainy season's over. There is rain in small pockets all around the Bay Area. We knew going into this game that there might be a chance of a delay around 2:30. And so that's the only other cell that probably could stop this ball game until 10:30 tonight.
Very high, 2-2. Well, the Nationals will travel to San Diego after the game. Giants, of course, will stay here and host the Diamondbacks tomorrow night. High again, 3-2. Only 5 rainouts at AT&T Park in 10 years. 2 the very first year, and 2 in 06. But only 1 in May, and none at the end of May.
1958 to now, 32 rainouts in San Francisco. It's a pretty good bet you're going to play.
And the walk. Taking a lap. And why not? Oh, let's come back.
Oh, yeah. Got to see the fountains. Mom's a gamer.
Stammen is hitting for a lofty average. He's hitting .353. He's 6 for 17. But here he shortens up to bunt. And he bunts it foul.
He may be one of those guys that bunts and foul just so he can hit.
Yeah. He kind of had the same approach at bunting like Livan Hernandez has.
I mean, he's a good hitter. Lifetime 194 hitter coming into this season. As you mentioned, his BA this year, 353, off the charts.
And a beautiful bunt. And Zito will flip on to Sanchez. That's the type of ball when you pick it up, it could be soaked.
Yeah.
Good technique.
Well, you know, he knows he's got pretty good time because Maldonado doesn't run well. But the point you make about the wet baseball, that is definitely a concern, and not just for the pitchers on a bunt, for everybody.
Justin Maxwell popped out in the first inning. He led off the ball game with a very high pop-up to Aubrey Huff. And Zito gets the first strike in, and it's 0-1. Gonzalez is at third. Maldonado is at second. A run in on the Willingham home run. Slowly hit to Sandoval. Sandoval charges. Sandoval throws. And no! They're saying Huff came off the bag. And a run comes in. And Bruce Bochy's coming out.
It's going to be ruled an error on Pablo Sandoval. The point you make about the wet ball.
I think he was off.
First base umpire Casey Moser on the play. Getting an earful right now for Bruce Bochy. And it was very close as Huff was leaning off the bag. Very hard to tell if indeed he did have contact. But as an umpire, to make this call, you got to be absolutely sure.
Yeah, it looked like he could have been very well on the bag.
That's close right there. Moser's a guy who's an alternate umpire. He will come in and give regular crews their vacation time. He'll come in and substitute. It's just a play you don't see called very often when it's that close. Definitely hurt the Giants.
Here's Guzman. Guzman hit a fly ball to deep left field. And that breaking ball is high. 1 ball and no strikes. Guzman, a .333 average. Maxwell will take off, and Whiteside's throw is going to be in the dirt, and Freddie Sanchez saved a run. And he got dinged up a little bit.
Dave Gresher going to make the trek across the infield to see what's wrong with Freddie Sanchez. But that was a good play. I mean, this ball was a nasty one-hopper. He gets kicked. I'm not sure where he gets kicked. Yeah, he got hit to the face with a spike. Watch the left spike come up and hit Freddie Sanchez right in the face, right here. Bam. Wow. Well, the jaws in this ballpark have taken a beat today. First it was a guy selling the peanuts here, Freddie Sanchez.
Lots of red in the face of Freddie Sanchez. It's 2-0 to Guzman. And a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike.
This is a big, big hitter right here with 2 men on and 2 men in. Guzman is a guy that is not an easy guy to get out. He will put the ball in play.
Two and two. Willingham led the inning off with a home run. This is a 25-pitch inning for Zito.
He's got a pitch here to try and make him hit his pitch with a base open 2-2 count.
Sanchez gets the grass cutter, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3-1 Nationals. Cap Day, courtesy of Catholic Healthcare West, to the first 20,000 fans. Go to sfgiants.com, and remember, with dynamic pricing, buy early and save. Good looking lid is, here's John Bowker. It's 3-1 Washington and a strike to Bowker, and it's 0-1. Bowker hitting at .227, 3 home runs, 8 driven in. Bottom three in Bruce Bochy's lineup.
Well, the bottom three have been a productive bunch the last couple of weeks for the Giants. It's nice to know you can count on some offense down in the 7, 8, 9 spots. The 8th spot, as we've talked about since the beginning of this year, has been really solid.
Leading the league in hitting, I presume.
It's close.
Two-one pitch to Bowker. Bowker pulls it on the ground. Dunn juggles it, but then goes to the bag. Bowker retired. And that'll bring up Whiteside. Eli Whiteside hitting .298. Day off for Benji Molina. Jonathan Sanchez will pitch on Saturday. And that is usually the games that Eli Whiteside finds himself in the lineup. Whiteside takes a strike.
Whiteside, a good low ball hitter.
The series against the Diamondbacks will feature Kane, Sanchez, and Wellemeyer. Jackson, Buckner, and Kennedy for Arizona. There's a notable name missing in that 3 for Arizona, and that would be Dan Herron.
No Dan Herron.
One pitch to Whiteside, and he popped him up. Desmond squeezes, 2 outs.
Giants Baseball is brought to you by Big O Tires. You can post your comments about the San Francisco Giants on the Big O Tires sports blog at csfbayarea.com. Big O Tires.
Zito gets a nice round of applause. 2 for 16 on the season. Fans are getting a workout just closing and opening the umbrellas today.
Well, it's off again, on again, on again, off again, rain. And that's pretty much the way it's going to be.
Did that guy just hog that whole big umbrella? No sharesies?
Hell, dude, move it over this way. You got to help this guy out.
Every once in a while I realize why we have that telestrator.
Yeah. That's a hooray for me and the heck with you, buddy.
Well, even the people in front of him. Zito fouls it out of play.
I mean, it is pouring. Help your kid out, Meat.
It's just a mini downpour. Not a problem. The 2-2 pitch to Zito. And Zito bounces this one right back to Stammen, and that'll end the inning. So a very quiet second inning for the Giants. 3-1 Nationals.
Former Giants now sporting Washington Nationals jerseys in Tyler Walker and Livan Hernandez. I asked both of them what they enjoy about coming back to the Bay Area. Of course, Tyler Walker was born here, so his favorite thing is spending time with his family. As for Livan Hernandez, he said he loves the shopping in San Francisco. He loves to visit Murph in the clubhouse. And Dwayne and Mike, his favorite part is catching up with you guys. Back to you.
He's making that up.
Well, we took a trek over to the Nationals clubhouse yesterday to catch up with Levo. He is a good old soul. And, the conversation we had with Euro Rumi, the first base coach for these Nationals, Dan Radisson, we said, have you ever seen a more relaxed athlete between the lines than Livan Hernandez? He says, it's remarkable. The guy just calms everybody down.
That guy was just the opposite.
High strung?
Oh. Here's Adam Dunn, a long home run for Dunn in the first. And he takes a pitch high. 1 ball and no strikes.
He asks these guys, if you hit a home run your first at bat, are you thinking home run your next three or four ABs? And they'll look at you like you're the dumbest guy on earth, because the answer would be, I think home run every swing, pal.
You betcha, hey.
It's what they pay me to do, leave Earth 40 times a year.
Dunn's home run in the first was his 10th of the season. Here he pulls it foul. Just a very high, majestic ball that landed in the arcade.
Well, he's a big man, and that's just a big fly. The ballpark he should be playing in should be just a little bit bigger.
And he got him.
Yeah, you like to do that. When a guy takes you deep as first AB, you like to strike him out his next at bat. Well, actually, his next 4 if you can.
Even if it is a hanger.
Hey, hang and break a ball. If you get it out with it, it's a great pitch. And a swing through, see ya. And he knows he missed one that he could very easily elevate.
Here's Zimmerman.
All right, Sun's out. They're friends again.
Zimmerman struck out in the first inning.
Yeah, gorgeous day.
It's one of those days where when you leave the dugout to go play defense, the last thing you think about is, should I bring my sunglasses with me?
Well, yeah, and if you put them on your head, they're going to get messed up with the rain.
Right. 3-0 to Zimmerman. And a strike. It's now 3-1.
If you watch Barry Zito get loose before a game, very unorthodox style of getting loose. And he'll go out to center field, middle center field, and he'll throw line drives all the way over to the line. And then, as you pointed out today, Kai, he'll throw strikes that way. And then he'll move up and throw another 10 or 15, and then he'll move up and another 10 or 15. He'll do it all the way into a 60-foot, 6-inch on the mound position. And that's when he starts really getting serious.
Here's Willingham, who homered in the second.
But if you have spectrums of warming up and how to do it, and how many pitches to throw, one end of the spectrum would be Zito, the other end would be Tim Lincecum, who we have literally seen him go out, throw 15 pitches before a game and say, I'm good. He does not waste them in the bullpen.
Strike to Willingham. Zimmerman stole his first base of the year last night off of Lincecum. And Zito will check on Zimmerman. Willingham pops this one up. Aubrey Huff. 2 outs.
All right, time now for our flip video splash cam. We talked about the skies around the ballpark today. They're gorgeous, cloudy. Do you flip? I flip. And what a great day to flip video on. As you look out across the bay, it's behind that boat. That's where the Oakland Coliseum is.
Here's Desmond. Ace play there?
Yes, they do.
Wipes certain things out of my mind. Way outside, 2 balls and no strikes. 53 pitches for Zito. Desmond hurt Lincecum last night. He had 2 hits. He had 3 RBIs. Sharply to Uribe. Side retired. Top of the order for the Giants. Torres, Sanchez, and the Panda. At 11 p.m. Gar Rhinus, the batting stance guy, is terrific. He'll be on along with Joe Gibbs and legal analyst Steve Moskowitz. Greg Papa. Uncle Live. Andres Torres takes the Steve right, and it's 0-1. Torres bounced out in the first inning. Rolls this one up the middle. Gonzalez flips to Torres. Here's Gar Rhinus doing Will Clark.
That's good. Pablo Sandoval. He's even got the dip in. He's pretty hysterical, I have to admit.
Freddie Sanchez.
You know the best part about it is every team in organized baseball, whether it be in rookie league or in the big leagues, they got one guy who can do that.
That's true.
And he'll do, some of the big hitters around the leagues, but he'll have everybody on his own team down. But this guy's got every team, every guy, a remarkable assortment of stances he can reflect upon. Plus, he's even got the Neusler face. That's not easy to do. Yep, he spends a lot of time watching ball, folks. Man's a talent.
Sanchez, a 4-pitch walk. Doing the morning show with Cambiar with Murph and Mac. And they were saying that he was going to be on with them later on in the morning. It was like, well, how does that work on radio? So you're going to describe what he's doing? Oh no, we're taping it for Cambiar.com. All right, I get it now. Here's Sandoval. Sandoval takes low, 1 ball and no strikes.
And have you ever wondered what it is that drives a pitching coach or a manager crazy? It's when a pitcher has a 2-run lead and the second place hitter comes up with 1 out and he gets a 4-pitch walk to load things up and bring the guy with power to the plate for free. And you got to have that guy who is the power represent the tying or go ahead run. Stammen 5 balls in a row to put himself in this 1-0 count.
Throws a breaking ball for a strike. Sandoval kind of looked at it.
Well, you're certainly not going to look for that big curveball after he's throwing 5 balls out of the strike zone. Not when you're in a 1-0 count.
One, two, and that ends the inning. A 4-6-3 double play remains. The Nationals 3, the Giants 1.
Gonzalez going to the backhand, a flip to Ian Desmond, and they complete the 4-6-3 double play. Home Depot, more saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Now, Kite, is that play necessary?
Well, I mean, it's a real pretty play, but this isn't necessary. Not with Sandoval running. They threw out Sandoval by 15 feet. If Andres Torres is running, somebody very speedy, then I think you have to make the play that way. On the first pitch, it's Gonzalez who singles up the middle. So just like that, Zito back into the stretch. So no harm, no foul for Gonzalez, as he does make a nice play. But you could just as easily flip that ball into center field, and now you got people running all over the place.
Well, it also is an indication that this club's playing loose right now.
Here's Maldonado. Maldonado takes wide. Here's Alberto Gonzalez, who's 2 for 2.
Well, we've always said it. Barry Zito can pitch for the ground ball, and he's a bit unorthodox in the way that he goes about doing it. His best ground ball pitches are his curveball and his slider.
Well, he has not had an easy inning. He's at 56 pitches. Gonzalez does not have a steal this year, but remember, he hasn't played a whole lot either. Uribe and Sanchez at double play depth. And boy, that time Zito gets the high strike call from home plate umpire Ted Barrett. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cubs have taken a 1-0 lead on the Dodgers. That game is in the 8th inning. Out of play, 1 and 2. Three other games being played besides this one in the afternoon. The Astros and Brewers in Milwaukee are in the 10th inning. It's 3-3. You just saw the Cubs and Dodgers score. And Colorado at home is shutting out Arizona 3-0 in the 6th. And he got it.
See, that is a big league curveball, my friend. This curveball simply says, grab some pine meat. Why he heads back to the national bench. What do you say we ask our trivia question, brought to you by AT&T. Rethink possible. Well, Monty Irvin will be the 6th Hall of Famer to have jersey number 20 retired. Who are the other 5? And if you can get that, you're good.
You're real good.
We only know one.
Stammen on the pickoff throw showed bunt. Of course, I think we all knew that that's probably what he was going to do. Out in front of home plate, Whiteside will make the play, so Stammen's done a good job. And here's Justin Maxwell. Maxwell beat out a ball hit to Sandoval. Sandoval was charged with an error on the throw. So the pandas are here. Those are the pandas that somehow got involved in a spaceship, I think.
They could eat you.
It might be the scary pandas.
But we just know that the panda army is growing daily. And we see new versions of the panda army all over town. They love the panda.
Could be my favorite. The 1-1 coming up to Maxwell. In tight, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yep. He's being very reflective.
Two balls and 1 strike. Here in the 4th inning. Down the right field line, Torres will give chase. No chance. 2-2.
Got a man making a play over there.
There he is.
Now, that's the gal right there. Is she a good person to sit next to? She's going to applaud if you make a play. She doesn't even know you.
He's going to not get the camera out, right?
Oh, yeah. Total gamer. I love the Giants fans.
2-2 to Maxwell. And tight 3-2.
Just I think inside.
Gonzalez at second, 2 outs. And the 1. Well, with a base open, you can just try to make the perfect pitch. Zito did, and he missed. Or he didn't get the call, one or the other.
Yeah, it would have been a pitcher strike, but I'm sure he would have loved to have gotten the call, because now it sets it up again for Guzman. Now, Guzman, in a similar situation, was unsuccessful in the second. But here he gets another chance to really hurt Zito and the Giants.
Uribe sneaking in behind Gonzalez. Bouncing ball up the middle, and Sanchez hung in there, and they got him. What a play by Freddie Sanchez. And that'll end the inning.
Descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
All right, let's check out our AT&T trivia question. This is what it was. Monty Irwin will be the 6th Hall of Famer to have jersey. It's Huff. Hits one high. Hits it deep. Out of here. But not by much.
He killed it, and it was a first row, baby. Holy smokes, that was loud. Just middle end, he missed his target. And everybody in the field, nobody moved. If you looked at Guzman out in right field, he didn't move, and it was a first row homer.
Well, if that doesn't go out, Aubrey Huff goes home.
Yeah, he leaves. He's gone.
Uribe was trying to tie it up. I can't believe Huff was messing with our AT&T trivia answer.
Yeah, he broke right into it.
1-2.
That's all right.
We got plenty of time. We get the rest of the game for the answer.
Yeah, and if one Uribe wants to do the same thing, go have at it.
Not a problem.
So he's had 5 home runs now, 4 that went over the fence, and 1 that was the inside the park.
Base hit over Desmond. He's hot. All right, Monty Irvin's number's going to be retired, number 20. He will be the 6th Hall of Famer. Who are the other 5? Lou Brock, Frank Robinson we had, Mike Schmidt, Don Sutton, and Pie Traynor. See, I had Robinson and Pie Traynor.
Well, I should have got Brock and Schmidt and Sutton. I mean, you know, those are guys we played against.
Here's Aaron Rowan.
And with
Rowan takes a strike at the knees. It's a good number.
It is.
20 is a good number. There are some numbers that aren't so high. 20 is a good number. Rowan takes low. Trying to think of like a number that isn't so high. 31 maybe. 31's not so high.
Yeah, well, 20 just looks good on a unit. 31, yeah. 31's rough. That's a good call. Although 41, 21, good numbers.
41, the best. 1-1 to Rowan. Rowan digs it out, hits it in front of the Giants dugout. 1-2. Cubs beat the Dodgers 1-0. They are celebrating at Wrigley Field. 1-2 to Rowan. Uribe with his lead. Stammen throws. Bouncing ball. Zimmerman's got it. He goes to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Boy, nice play by Zimmerman. You really get an idea as to what type of range he has to his left. Now, normally, you really don't make a big issue about range to a third baseman because they don't have time for range. But on a medium hit ground ball, you can see just how quick he is and how much balance he has. And once he gets a hold of it, his exchange glove hand to bare hand, I think might be the best in the league as a third baseman. Very quick-handed.
Here's Bowker. Bowker bounced out in the second. He takes one in the dirt. Good pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, it turned out to be a gorgeous day, partner.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Despite the 4 inches of rain we had there.
Adam Dunn will take it himself, and that ends the inning. Aubrey Huff does it on his own. He drives it himself. And it's bye-bye, baby. 3-2, Washington.
coming to the game this Sunday, come prepared as the Giants have joined forces once again with Operation Care and Comfort. It's an all-volunteer organization that puts together care packages for our servicemen and women stationed all over the world. You can bring non-perishable items, anything from a toothbrush to a DVD or cash. They'll use the money to help with shipping costs. You can find out more information at operationcareandcomfort.org. Gentlemen.
All right, thanks, Amy. Good information for Sunday here at the Yard. Done. 1 ball and 1 strike. That'll be an Ian Kennedy, Todd Wellemeyer rematch. Overshift is on, and it's not going to matter. Zito makes the play.
Well, Sunday, May 30th, the Skateboard Deck Day, and the first 7,500 kids 14 and younger are going to get a giant skateboard deck courtesy of Full Throttle. Now, you want these tickets, all you got to do is go to sfgiants.com. And remember, dynamic pricing. If you buy early, you're going to save big. It's the first time that they've ever given away this promo item, a skateboard deck. Very cool.
Here's Zimmerman. Breaking ball for a strike. Fair ball. Sandoval jump throw, not in time as Zimmerman hit the bag wrong as he does the safe sign on his belly. And nice effort by Pablo Sandoval.
Well, he wasn't going to have time to set his feet. Just a great play to get to it. And then here's the ad-lib. But one thing about Zimmerman, for a big man, 6'3", 230, he runs pretty well.
Yeah, he can scoot.
Although I like this right here. Save! One thing about baseball players, you do learn to laugh at yourself. You have no choice.
It's kind of better to be the first guy to laugh at yourself than a crowded bunch laughing at you.
You know your teammates are going to get on you. Now watch Aubrey Huff. Just in case he did hit the home, the first base sack, he kind of goes over and goes, "You're out." Just in case.
Huff can see, as all the action was behind him. Low to Willingham. 1 ball and no strikes. Zito looking for the double play ball. And he's not going to get it as Willingham drives one through that hole on the right side. Starting to think that he can hit.
Well, one thing about this guy, you just don't see him off balance very much. He always stays between his feet. His body doesn't ever seem to slide off his back leg. Second inning, he got a mistake up, and he's an excellent mistake hitter. And this is what he did with it. Home run number 9 on the year for Willingham.
Desmond takes the first pitch in tight. 3-2 Nationals, 5th inning.
Desmond has been in a lot of situations this series where he has had an at-bat that could hurt the Giants. And here he's faced with another one.
Sandoval around the horn. Sanchez got him, and that's the double play Zito was looking for. Nice turn. Eli Whiteside to lead things off.
at csnbayarea.com and ask us a question. We will answer one again. This comes from Matt from Stockton. Who was the funniest person you ever played with?
Here's Eli Whiteside. Whiteside hooks the first one foul. And they're going to make Josh Willingham track this ball down.
Reedy Martin. Reedy Martin was hysterical. And he didn't even have to say anything to make you start laughing. He just had a facial expression or a reaction to something that was weird, and that was it for me.
Pat Dobson.
Pat Dobson, he could turn a phrase. One of the most creative guys I've ever heard telling a story ever. Bob Brindley was hysterical.
0-2 to Whiteside. Whiteside with a little pop-up. Maldonado with the catch.
Tug McGraw was fun to play with. He would make you laugh.
Here's Barry Zito. Zito bounced out in the second inning.
We had a little catcher, 1985, Steve DeCocha. He made us laugh every day. The caveman was funny.
Zito takes one at the knees.
The caveman, Don Robinson. Very entertaining.
Nationals with 6 hits, the Giants with 5. Nationals have hit 2 home runs, the Giants have hit 1. Zito chops it foul at the plate, 1-2.
Well, the Nationals definitely have Barry Zito played right. Very shallow in left. And they bring center fielder Justin Maxwell over very shallow in left center. And that's how you should play.
And actually, Guzman in right field is playing a little too deep in the dirt. It's 2-2. But remember, infielders can play a little deep. They're playing the outfield.
It's a lot of respect, though.
Zito has worked into a full count.
It's good at bat.
And the walk.
That's a great at bat. Because not only do you get yourself at first base, you really tick off the guy at the mound. And now Andres Torres gets to hit out with, had him done the first baseman for the Nationals. Maybe not going to hold Barry Zito on, but he'll play closer to the bag. It will open up a little hole on the right side of the infield.
Torres has bounced out to second twice. And he takes one in the dirt. Blocked by Maldonado. 1 ball and no strikes. Andres Torres puts it into left field, but Willingham is going to track it down.
Willingham, for a converted catcher, has really done a pretty nice job in his conversion to the outfield.
Freddie Sanchez is singled and he's walked. And he looks at a fastball for a strike. Sanchez's job right now, trying to get Sandoval in at bat in this inning. wide with a breaking ball.
Sanchez still trying to get his balance and his eye established. This takes time.
Well, it's still spring training for him. When you think about it, Mike, spring training for Sanchez, but not so much so when you think that, as an example with Stammen, you're facing a guy that's had 9 starts. Spring training, you're facing a guy that's had 1 start for a 3-inning stint. Two and two on the foul at the plate.
Well, you know that one statistic that really jumps off the page and reminds you that he's not right is his on-base percentage. His on-base percentage right now is .240. The start of this year, his lifetime on-base percentage is .335. And that's a guy who's, 7 years in the big leagues. He was also a lifetime .299 hitter. So he's not close to where he normally would be. And again, it's the on-base percentage that really is below where he should be. And you'll know it when his on-base percentage starts to climb as to how he's feeling with the strike zone and how he's feeling with his swing. But defensively, he's been putting on a clinic.
Stammen really wanted Sanchez to go after that 2-2 breaking ball. Now it's a full count, and Sandoval is in the on-deck circle, looming. Zeta will take off, and it's driven foul.
Did you always feel that you got your sea legs on the field before you got your sea legs in the batter's box? Because it certainly has been that way for Freddie Sanchez who's coming back.
Well, I mean, you used the word last night a lot with Lincecum, trying to find his rhythm.
Yeah.
You can't get your rhythm before your rhythm at the. You can't get it defensively. And there's the walk. No swing under the field. Sandoval's going to hit.
Get it back. So Stammen has created an opportunity for absolutely free. A walk to Zito and a walk to Sanchez. And now here comes Sandoval with a chance to really get the Giants on top. And at least tied.
This guy knows the pen is coming up. Sandoval with 3 home runs, 16 RBIs. Trying to knock home Zito, which would be the tying run. And he waves at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 0-1.
Just setting him up.
Zito at second, Sanchez at first. Adam Dunn, side retired. Giants leave a pair. It remains 3-2 Nationals.
first base, going to steal, and look at the left shoe come up and kick Freddie Sanchez in the face. And that's our Coors Light Freeze Can, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. That'll crack your jaw.
You know what? That's how you end up with a broken jaw. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez has worn out Zito today, a double and a single. Scored a run.
Good curveball. Boy, he's throwing some beauties today. Zito still looking for his first 1, 2, 3 inning.
Foul at the plate.
Oh, yeah, that kid's going to be a Big Ten fan. You can just tell.
1-2. Well, we do know this, that if that's their firstborn, they will have a million pictures.
Yeah.
By the time number 4 comes around, hard pressed to know if they're reuniting the family or not.
I can't argue with that. Talk about Freddie Sanchez with the glove. He has put on a clinic. An excellent turn here to get it out to end the inning. And then a double play turn that ended last inning. Guy just has been everywhere. And he's got sweet hands, quick feet, and smart.
Uribe. 2 outs.
Well, a reminder, Bloomberg Sports, the leader in data analysis, has developed an analytical product being used by baseball clubs. There's also a product for fans. You can improve your fantasy play or track your favorite players and teams. All you have to do is go to BloombergSports.com for details. That's what you do. An amazing website. Check it out.
Here's Stammen. Stammen is bunted twice successfully for a sacrifice. Once in the second, once in the fourth. Zito with 84 pitches. We are in the 6th inning. Breaking ball, 1-2.
That is the big equalizer. That great big old curveball of Barry Zito's. Make a lot of guys look like they're pitchers.
2-2 to Stammen.
Best seat in the house.
Sanchez flags this one to his left, and they got him.
Pick it, Freddie.
All right.
Find your local Farmers agent. Call 800-FARMERS today. By your Northern California Honda dealers at shophonda.com. And by Xfinity, the next generation in home entertainment. Now available in the Bay Area and coming soon to the Central Valley.
All right, let's check out our McDonald's game summary. 3-2 lead for the Nationals. Dunn and Willingham have hit home runs. Stammen's been pretty good. Huff has got a major big fly in this game. Uribe's 2 for 2. And the Giants trailed by 1 run. And that is our McDonald's game summary. And the 2 guys that haven't made an out in this game are going to bat 1 and 2 here in the 6th. Breaking ball in tight. Aubrey Huff singled in the 1st, homered in the 4th. Had to shave that outside corner, 2-0. Three and 0.
Tried to shave the outside corner. And very quickly on the 3-0 count. Cashes are starting to get some activity down their pins with Sean Burnett.
Fair ball to Huff. Or check that to the big guy Dunn throwing out Huff. And on the 3-0 pitch, Aubrey Huff is retired. So that's kind of a gift if you're Stammen.
Hey, you're just throwing a give it in fast, and all of a sudden you get an out from a guy that already has taken you deep. But I have no problem with him going after 3-0 pitch. He's disciplined enough to know that count. You have to look for a pitch and a location. He was doing both, got what he was looking for, just hit it on the ground.
Uribe with a big swing and a miss, 0-1. Couple of singles for Uribe, one to knock in a run in the 1st. Aaron Rowan to follow. Stammen with 3 walks, 2 in the 5th inning, and he does not have a strikeout. Chopper on the ground to Desmond. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Aaron Rowan. The winning pitcher last night, Adelano, didn't have a strikeout.
This was the play that ended it for the Nationals in the 6th inning, off the bat of Stammen, the pitcher. And the question I have to ask you, Kite, as we see Freddie Sanchez make a spectacular play, do you at times go to sleep when you have a pitcher up there in the batter's box?
Absolutely. Although, if it's a right-handed hitter, you do, in the back of your mind, think if he's going to hit something, it's going to be either to me or to the first baseman. But maybe if you'd have said something hard, then that might surprise me. But he's been picking it.
He really has. And the thing that's been impressive is that he has great range. Tough around the bag, does it all.
Rowan tops it to the shortstop. And Rowan is 0 for 3. Giants go quietly here in the 6th inning. Bring on the 7th.
kick off your Memorial Day weekend. The $20 ticket package will include a pregame party, and all attendees are going to get their very own Giants Brewfest souvenir sampling glass. For information, call 415-972-2298, or you can go to sfgiants.com/special events.
Maxwell takes a pitch high. 1 ball and no strikes. Foul back on a high fastball to even the count. Guzman and then Dunn here in the 7th inning. Good pitch on the inside corner, 1-2.
Oh, yeah. Field trip's over. They're going to go lock it in and head back to school.
Bus is leaving?
Yeah. I mean, they leave earlier than the Marines do in San Diego.
Yes, they do. Zito now 3-2 to the leadoff hitter.
This is a big pitch. Zito really has calmed himself in regards to the amount of pitches he's been throwing. Had his first 1-2-3 inning last inning. But this is a big pitch right here.
And that in on Maxwell's hands. It stays 3-2.
And then Maxwell is the leadoff hitter. He does have base stealing speed. You have to make him swing the bat.
No swing and the walk. And that's how the 7th inning gets started.
Well, immediately that's going to get the bullpen going for the Giants. That's how important that guy was. 4th walk of the day for Zito. Pitch count really still not an issue. He should have another 30 pitches in him. But he's going to have to face the thump as they come up, and he's going to have to do it out of the stretch with a base stealer on the bags.
Maxwell stole second base in the 2nd. That was a play when Freddie Sanchez got kicked. Adam Dunn to follow. See if Maxwell takes off. Also a couple of pitch down low, a couple of opportunities for Jim Riggleman to maybe put on the hit and run. Guzman handles the bat well. Hits this one to left field. It hits it very well. Bowker and Rowan, and it's going to be Rowan who makes the catch. Maybe in another yard, but not this one. 1 out. Dunn. He put one in the arcade in the 1st. Since then he struck out and he's bounced out.
You can see the defensive switch that they put on. When we first saw this kid come up, he's not a kid anymore, but when Dunn was a kid, just coming into the big leagues, he had a really good opposite field approach. Kind of a swing. You watch him take batting practice, and obviously the power was there. It was raw, but it was real. But he used the whole field.
Ooh, he had a pitch.
He would take his batting practice much like Ryan Howard takes his batting practice now. Ryan Howard, the big left-handed hitting first baseman for the Phillies, He hits everything the opposite way in batting practice, everything to left field. And Dunn was the same way, but as he has evolved into a big leaguer, he's changed his approach, and now he just looks to lift. Doesn't really use the whole field.
Well, he has found an organization that is okay with his style. Whiteside called timeout. Much like the old Brewer days with Gorman Thomas and then Rob Deere. They knew what they were getting. It's another one high and deep to right. Torres looking up. Off the top of the wall, no home run. And getting it back into the infield is Sanchez. And everybody's kind of waiting for the umpires to maybe think about this one. Jim Riggleman's going out.
Well, the rule's going to get explained now to Riggleman. If it hits that tin roofing above the Levi landing, that's a home run. But if it hits this railing right here, that's in play. Over here, home run. Here, you're in play. And I think that's indeed what it hit. I think they're going to circle the wagons to see if indeed it did hit. It hits the cement. That's in play.
Well, it doesn't hurt for the umpires to look. They had a situation in Texas a week or so ago where they didn't look and they got the home run call wrong. So why not take a look? It's to your advantage to do so. Assuming this call stands, it'll be runners at second and third with one out, and it's probably a good chance that Zito's day will be over with. Ted Barrett, he has to stay on the field to make sure there's no shenanigans.
Well, there's a rail up here. You know, there's a guardrail. If it hits the guardrail, see that rail right there, if it hits that guardrail, that's a home run. But if it stays on that, and that's what they're going to try and determine. Because if it hits that railing, four bagger. If it doesn't, ball's in play.
I would be shocked if they determine that to be a home run.
I mean, it's really difficult to tell. Perhaps it did hit the railing and then hit the cement portion of the top of that fence. But boy, you gotta really, really be sure if you're going to change the call. So we wait. At the very least, it's a one-out runner in the second, third situation. As we spot shadow, I just don't think it's conclusive to point out that it hit that railing. But in the midst of it all, you know, it was amazing as to how Andres Torres could find that it was going to carry him, and he backed off the wall to get himself in position because his effort really saved the run.
Well, Mike, if you take, I'm sure you've done the binoculars. You're right, there is a railing there, and there's like a mesh fence. And And I'm wondering if it hits that mesh fence, if that means it's a home run.
That's the mesh fence we're talking. If it hits that mesh fence, that railing, that's a home run.
Well, I think it hit that mesh fence. It'll be a double, and Zimmerman being walked intentionally. So you know what the matchup is going to be. It's going to be Casilla against Willingham. So when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. We got a boatload of games this weekend starting on Friday night. That game will be on NBC Bay Area at 7 p.m. Saturday and Sunday on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. On Friday night, Matt Cain, Jonathan Sanchez on Saturday, and Todd Wellemeyer on Sunday. Check us out. 5:30 on Saturday, 12:30 on Sunday. That's pregame live.
Santiago Casilla coming in for the 4th time this year has done an outstanding job. Still has not given up a hit, 5 strikeouts in 2 innings. And what we've seen from Casilla is a great fastball that's been mid to high 90s with sink. And that's basically what Bruce Bochy's looking for right here, a ground ball to get him 2 outs and out of an inning. Casilla also has a good hard slider. And that's what we've seen so far. Both pitches hard. He also throws a curveball. We haven't seen many of those.
Bouncing ball foul. And Casilla out in front of Willingham. No balls and 1 strike.
It's a big pitch with bases loaded coming out of the bullpen, getting strike 1. I mean, you have to challenge. You have to go right at a hitter, and that's the one pitch you're most vulnerable. You get a 1, now you can corner pitch him at least a couple pitches. Try and keep that ball down around the knees. Get that pitch on the ground.
Low.
Like that.
This inning started off with Justin Maxwell walking on a 3-2 pitch. And that got things started. One and 1 to Willingham. 1-2 on the loud foul ball.
Yeah, that'll make you hurt your hand. You know, no glove, no glory, pal. Bring your glove.
Yeah, all he did is knock it down and slow it down for the next guy.
Yeah, he took the heat, the other guy gets the souvenir. Life is not fair.
1-2 to Willingham. Center field. Willingham is going to have a sacrifice fly. It's 4-2.
Well, that's all Willingham was looking for, something up, and he got it in a hanging breaking ball to 1-2 count. So a nice situational at bat from Josh Willingham. And the walk at the start of this inning has come back to haunt Barry Zito and the Giants.
Desmond has bounced out twice. That's ball for a strike.
You know, that's how you get better as you get older. You define a situation for a pitcher. You say, well, you know, a bases loaded situation, 1 out, you're trying to get any out you can get. But when you have 1-2 count leverage, you got to be a little more refined with your location. Because you have to understand that the hitter is trying to get something up to hurt you. Now, in a 2-strike situation, he's going to protect and get short. But you're most vulnerable, again, in that scenario, to something up. So the 1-2 count, you're trying to get that ground ball. You got to throw movement down around the knees that's going to get you that ground ball. And belt high breaking balls are not the pitch.
Very high, 1-2. Well, I guess if you're Willingham, it's a thank you very much.
It's good and bad. I mean, they just got an additional run, and he did it at a 2-strike count off a hanging breaking ball.
On a check swing, that got Eli Whiteside. A big run, you're right. Giants went from a 1-run deficit, now trailing by 2.
That hurt. Eli Whiteside. Huge threshold of change, of pain when you compare him to a normal human being. You and me, we're doing snow angels in the dirt there right at home plate. Him, he's in a squat putting down another sign. I tell you, catchers are a different breed.
Foul off the end of the bat. Got him, and that'll end the inning. A run for the Nationals, 4-2, Washington. That's
got drafted. He's just 22 years old. He was actually a product design major, which falls under mechanical engineering department. He's quite the artist, and he is intent on finishing school. In fact, he's going to go back this fall to the farm to get a quarter in before going back to baseball. Good for him. Gentlemen?
All right. That's right.
He's a better man than we are, partner.
We decided that we wouldn't go to class anyway. Why would we go back? Here's Bowker. Bowker to lead things off. And he will wave at the first pitch and miss, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Nigel Morgan is now in center field. Maxwell moves from center to right. Giants need a base runner. And Brian Drummond's going to say Bowker went around.
That used to mess you up in a bat if you lost a strike like that.
Well, if you really felt like you held up
like that,
it would mess with you. Now you got to protect. Under the glove of Dunn. And Bowker is aboard, and there's your base runner, and that broke a bat. E3.
The guy who's making that call today has never been confronted with a top spin, 1-hop seed that short hops you. But I guess you could say that Dunn had time to get a body in front of it. And that may be why the Cubs made an error instead of a hit.
Put it this way, Pete Rose would have had about 200 less hits.
I'm not changing it.
Here's Benji Molina. Molina hitting for Eli Whiteside. Ball gets away, and the Giants catch a break because that wipes out the double play ball.
Well, that's significant because Stammen's been on the ground all day long throwing ground balls.
He really has. Pass ball. Topper off the glove. Desmond gets the carry, and Molina is retired. Bowker moves to third, and now Nate Sherholtz has an opportunity to get the Giants a little closer. A ground ball to the middle of the diamond would give the Giants a run. And Jim Riggleman is coming out. So Nate Sherholtz is going to be facing a lefty. And when it's time for a change, think Speedy, oil change and tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Sean Burnett is the new pitcher. He's the lefty. And he'll be facing Nate Sherholtz.
Well, you see the numbers for Burnett. 23rd time he's come in 14 2/3 innings. Tells you that he is the left-handed specialist. He's got a fastball and a couple different types of breaking ball. Curveball and a big sweep and slider.
No balls and 1 strike to Nate Sherholtz. Sherholtz hitting at .292. He's got a home run. He's got 7 RBIs. And he's down quickly, 0-2. Shorten up, put it in play. In the dirt, 1-2. Nate Sherholtz this year against lefties hitting .367. Base hit. There you go.
It's a good middle away hitter, and that's why he hits lefties so well, because he's going to see breaking balls usually that wind up on that middle away part of the plate. He beats him in a 2-strike count. Just in a protect mode. So let's watch that breaking ball from Burnett. It's not a hanger. I mean, that's right down there knee high in the outside corner. And then in the protect mode, he just sort of spreads out wide, lets his hands do the talking, thinks back up the middle. That's a good educated at bat right there. That's a big league hit.
Here's Torres. Torres trying to hit one out. No balls and 1 strike. So Sherholtz with good speed at first. A bloop and a beauty. Torres was headed for 2, and then Maxwell kicked it around, and Tim Flannery did everything but jumping jacks the karaoke to hold Sherholtz at third. Torres could have been thrown out at second had Maxwell picked it up cleanly.
And that may be what had caused the hurry up in Maxwell. Takes his eye off the play, gets himself in position to go to second. He was thinking gun out. But you got to come up cleanly if you're going to get him. No brainer for Sherholtz. And there for a second, Flannery, the third base coach, was waving him in, and then he puts the brakes on. No. So they get a 1-out runner at second, third off another bloop. And how many of these bloops have we seen in the last week?
It is Bloopville down the right field line. Sanchez. And here comes Jim Riggleman. Former Giants coming in, Tyler Walker. Remember, Walker and Sanchez had a long at bat on Tuesday. All right, we'll be back. 4-3 Nationals.
check out the Burger King Sportsnet Central tonight at 6 p.m. You'll see it with Damon Andrews and Dave Benz, our old pals, hosting. And they're going to give you post-game reactions to this game. Talk about the A's and the O's. And a conversation with Jed York. So check it all out on the Burger King Sportsnet Central tonight, 6 p.m. only on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
So Tyler Walker on the hill. The infield will play halfway.
You see the numbers for Walker. 17th time he's come into a game. Strikeouts to walks. Very impressive.
Outside to Sanchez. 1 ball and no strikes. Same spot. 2-0.
Trying to shade that outside corner that he did so well in his last appearance, which was last night. It was 2 solid innings. Gave us a hit, a couple of strikeouts, but boy, he was shading the outside corner. Today he's just missing.
And a base hit into left field. They're going to wave in Torres. Here's Willingham's throw, not in time. And Freddie Sanchez comes through.
A challenge fastball at 2-0 count. He had to fight off a strike. And Freddie Sanchez on a perfect day, 2 for 2 now with a couple of walks, but this is the biggest swing of all. It's the swing of the bat that has given the Giants a lead for the first time today. And Barry Zito spit the hook. And he really did deserve to be in that position.
Here's Sandoval. Swing and a miss. Sandoval just getting after that first pitch as he comes up empty. No balls and 1 strike. On the ground, foul. You can see Sandoval still jumping. His best at bats have come and he's been able to stay back.
Well, he got that little toe tap to try and keep himself on that back foot. He's only been using it from the left side. That is his key. Today, he hasn't really been using that toe tap every time. Doug Slayton, the lefty, thinking about one guy, and that's Aubrey Huff.
Sanchez goes, pitches up and in, and the throw to second, and they got him. 2-6 on the caught stealing. And it's 2-2 to Sandoval.
And again, in the face, he's taking a beating in the mug today. Got kicked earlier today on a steal attempt, and just now he gets tagged there. What the heck's going on?
Outside to Sandoval, 3-2. Bat hit the camera, and Sanchez strikes out to end the inning. Damage done to the camera and to the Nationals. 5-4 Giants.
Rockies are coming to town, and on Wednesday, this 7:15 start, you can meet some of the future Giant All-Stars. That's right, San Jose Giant Night. That ticket will include a special pregame party and Madison Bumgarner bobblehead. Go to sfgiants.com/special events and get yourself a ticket, because you need that ticket to get that bobblehead.
Sherrill stays in the game. He's in right. Torres moves to left. Benji Molina behind the dish. Mota on the hill. Kennedy, the pinch hitter.
The numbers for Guillermo Mota, 18th time he's come in, he's really been fantastic. And he has done a great job of setting things up for Brian Wilson.
Kennedy fouls the first pitch out of play. Kennedy started last night, hit second and went 1 for 3.
Changeup. Totally locked up Kennedy.
And a bit high with the fastball, 1-2. High again, 2-2.
Kennedy putting a good eyeball on, he'll make you work.
7 hits for the Nationals, 8 hits for the Giants.
You got to have an eyeball and a half to take that pitch. A 2-2 changeup that started off that outside corner at the last second just sort of fell off away. That's a take and a half.
Spoils that pitch and fouls it down the left field line.
Sometimes you make a pitch at a guy and you just can't figure out how in the world did he take that pitch. Then you find out later he got fooled. He couldn't swing. Then it ticks you off even more.
And a base hit for Kennedy.
He will definitely put you on a good AB, and that was an excellent bat right there. Took some nastiness, fought off a pitch, 3-2 base hit, starting inning. That's big league hitting, folks.
Willie Harris is going to pinch hit. If Harris should decide to bunt, put a little bit more pressure on the defense. So here's Harris. With Kennedy at first base, nobody out. And you're in the 8th. And a strike. So no signs of a bunt off the bat of Willie Harris. Five, 4 Giants, and Runzler down to the bullpen. He will join Brian Wilson.
Another good second strike called on that good changeup. Time you make a guy lock up, you've made a great pitch.
Two. Harris waiting. And he takes the pitch very high. Giants scored 3 runs in the 7th inning to take the lead. And it's 5-4 San Francisco here in the 8th. Sanchez, Uribe, Huff.
Boy, that is a thing of beauty.
That was a mighty fine quick turn.
You can't turn it any quicker than that. And that's another thing about Freddie Sanchez that is going to impress Giants fans. Is how quickly he makes the exchange. Glove hand to bare hand, perfect flip right there to the chest. And Uribe coming across the bag times it perfectly. And once he gets his arm into it, it's over. Even the speed of Willie Harris, no chance. And look at Boda's reaction. That is a big league turn.
There's Bernardino.
We've seen some great turns at the pivot this series by both teams.
Bernardino takes a pitch down low. He's 0 for 6 in the series, having started both Tuesday and Wednesday. Here he takes a strike.
This is the most off-speed pitches we've seen him throw. And he's got a good one. Circle change. Tall, quiet, gentleman. Yamamoto. I'm swinging at it.
One of those pitches where you're almost shocked the hitter didn't go after it unless you're really shortening up. 2-2. Aaron Rowan moving to his right. Side retired with the help of the double play ball. Yamamoto with a nice inning. Some of the excitement here at the ballpark today. Started out wet. About halfway through this ball game, the sun has come out. Doug Slayton is the new pitcher. So lefty against lefty. And a breaking ball for a strike. Adam Kennedy stays in the game. He's at second base. Davis will be behind the dish. And a shot into left center field and a base hit. Huff was sitting on breaking ball. He saw one of the first pitch and he said, I'm not going to miss the next one.
Yeah, but we said it earlier. This guy had an 0 for 10 coming into this game. He's just not an 0 for 10 type hitter because he does too many things at the plate well. And one of the things he does well is thinks well. He looks for pitches. He'll sit on location. And if you make a mistake up, he will lay out a rope someplace. A 3-hit day now for Aubrey Huff.
Which is fouled out of play.
The numbers for Slayton, 9th time he's come into a game. He's having a good season. It's a 6 base runner, or 9 base runners in 6 2/3. 4 strikeouts. He's not giving up a big fly.
This pop-up is out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That is the best. 1 and 2 to Uribe. Uribe breaks his back. Zimmerman's only play will be at first. And Huff moves down to second.
So it was a productive out. But I don't think it felt too good in the hands of Juan Uribe.
I don't believe it did. Here's Aaron Rowan. Just swallowed a yawn.
That's a good one.
Rowan has bounced out 3 times, twice to third, once to short. See Aaron Rowan try to hit this ball right into right center field.
Well, Slayton started him off with a changeup and a good one, and he went fishing. That's when you step out, have a little word with yourself.
Knocked down by Nieves. A ball and a strike.
Slayton laying out bait, same pitch, same location. This time, no takers.
So in about 30 rows back of the Nationals dugout, it's 1 and 2.
All right, the right people are getting it. This is a good day. Young man brought his glove. There's your reward. Nice pitch by Slayton. 2 little change-ups down and away. Then he busted them hard up and in. They've been pitching that combination for a long time. Down and away, up and in. Slow stuff away. Hard stuff in.
Rowan skies one out to right field. Maxwell's going to make the catch. Aubrey Huff stays put. 2 outs. And the hitter is going to be Ryan Rollinger. Rollinger just recently sent down, just recently called up. Only way a player can come back that quickly is if someone is injured and put on the DL. And that was the case with Edgar Renteria. 1 ball and no strikes. While he was here, Rollinger right at the 200 mark. Not a whole lot of at-bats. He's played sparingly as he takes a breaking ball for a strike, knocked down by Nieves, who was crossed up. You don't always get the call strike if you're crossed up. In this particular case, they did.
Looking fastball, and he gets turned around on a breaking ball that comes across the plate.
Good catching job right there.
It is. I mean, it's a lot easier to catch the breaking ball when you're looking fastball than vice versa. Vice versa can hurt you.
Down low. A pitch out of the strike zone away. And Benji Molina will get a shot.
Slayton has been trying to softball roll. A lot of changeups, breaking balls.
Ball gets away on ball 4. Huff moves over to third. And Benji Molina is going to hit.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a big deal, a walk, but when you're not getting frequent ABs, you come off the bench late in the game and you get a walk, and that's a great at bat. It really is. And Riggleman going to come out and talk to Slayton. Just go over as to how he wants to pitch to Molina. Got a left-handed hitter, Sherholtz on deck. Nobody's in the pin, so it's going to be Slayton who's going to go after Benji Molina, and Riggleman's going to give him an idea as exactly how he wants it to go down. He'll probably say something like bounce, curveballs in the dirt. I don't care if you walk him. Do not throw this guy a strike, or stay above the hands, stay above the letters. Guy's a good low ball hitter, miss upstairs. I mean, however Riggleman wants to go at him, you're going to find out right now. Change up, trying to scrape paint off the outside corner. Wasn't a bad pitch.
Morgan broke back. Now he recovers. And that will end the inning. Brian Wilson's coming in. We will go to the ninth. Giants leading 5-4. He did pick up a save on Tuesday when he struck out the side.
18th time he's come into a game. 11 for 12 in save ops. 8 walks against 27 strikeouts.
It'll be Justin Maxwell to bat first. And Maxwell looks at a 93-mile-an-hour strike. And it may have been that Maxwell was going to take a strike. We'll never know. Niger Morgan on deck, and then Adam Dunn. Low is Maxwell showed bunt, and that evens a count at a ball and a strike. Maxwell takes high. He's been on base 3 times today. An error and a couple of walks. Rockies beat Arizona this afternoon 8-2. Cubs beat the Dodgers 1-0. Milwaukee at home in extra innings beat Houston 4-3. That's it. The 2-1 pitch. And it's a strikeout inning. It's 2-2.
Such a strength as a leadoff hitter if you're not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. Because guys out there on the hill, they have to respect that speed. A guy like Maxwell can steal a base.
Three and 2.
It's pretty easy take 2-2. And now this becomes a huge pitch to keep the speed off the base pass.
Got him.
Can't take 3 though. Brian Wilson just going right at that inside corner, freezes him. And Maxwell knew it. That is a big pitch.
Morgan batting for the first time. He came in for defense. And a strike. He's a guy that'll slap it. Very capable of slapping him right past Sandoval, who's playing in.
See how far in Sandoval at third base has to.
Aubrey Huff. 2 out.
That was not an easy hop. So Wilson has gone through the speed, and now he takes on the power.
Dunn is homered, and he's missed the homer by inches. He's 2 for 4. 0-1.
First pitch slider at 87 miles an hour, and that's a steal job. Strike 1 advantage.
Wilson staying away, and he just missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dunn is also struck out, and he's bounced out.
Just missed. Dunn will take some pitches. He will not always chase anything off the corners, especially when he's only sitting in a 1-strike situation. And backdoors him with a perfect slider at the knees to even the count.
Dunn had a choice word or 2 for Ted Barrett.
And the hole at bat has gone away.
back.
Ooh. Just really wince when you see a ball go up at the belt to this guy, because that is his happy zone.
And that was away from the target. It looked like Benji Molina wanted it a little bit more in. Two and two. Now a full count.
A great pitch and an even better take, because remember the second strike that was called was a backdoor slider on the outside corner of the knees. This one just a little bit lower. And Dunn spit on it.
And the 3-2 to Dunn. And he got him, and that's the ball game. Giants take 2 out of 3 from the Nationals, and they do it today with some late scoring and some very fine bullpen. Garcia, Moto, and Wilson. And Zito starts. The bullpen was fantastic.
Well, the one thing the Giants did today that really showed a lot about that clubhouse is come from behind. Remember, they've won 6 out of the last 18 games. This was a huge one to get off to a good start and win this series on this homestand. This homestand is pivotal for them to get their confidence back.
All right, tune in to NBC Bay Area tomorrow night at 7 for the Giants and D-backs, and then we'll be back with you on Comcast Sportsnet Saturday.